Hey Sunny fam, welcome to your intermediate row and ride workout. Today we're going to push ourselves for a full 20 minutes, regardless of what your level is today, whether you're a beginner, intermediate, advanced, there's a place for you in this class. I'm gonna be giving you a lot of options and you get the chance to make decisions. We are gonna be trying to push ourselves as hard as we can wherever you're at today. So if you're feeling ready to really bring some good energy into this workout, let's do this. Hey Sunny fam, I am your trainer Sydney. I'm super excited to be here. We have a wide variety of workouts on our Sunny YouTube channel. So if you want to get those cardio workouts, strength workouts, flexibility, and everything in between in your notifications, be sure to hit that bell to get notifications and hit the subscribe button below. Today I have a 20-minute row and ride workout for you guys. Today we're gonna be focused on your full body. So get ready to work those arms, your back, your core, your legs, you name it. We're doing it today. And get your game face on because this one, it's perfect for all levels, of course. Wherever you're at today, come join us. But wherever that point is, I really want you pushing yourself from that place today. So if you're ready to do that, let's get started. So go ahead and put your resistance on to your row and ride. I just have one resistance band on my row and ride today, but again, pick the resistance based on your level. So if you want to add 2, you want to add 3, that's up to you. That is your decision. Let's hop up and get started with our warm up. So let's just do some slow squats. Get everything nice and warmed up. And as we're kind of slowly starting to move our bodies here today, I want you to think about your squatting form because we're gonna squat a lot today. And so let's kind of get that locked in for our day. So you want your chest to be up, shoulders down and back, and core activated. We wanna make sure that we're using our core through every single movement that we're doing today, and that's gonna keep your lower back nice and protected, which can kind of get bothered if we're not activating our core properly. So let's make sure that we're doing that. As you sit back into your squat, think about sitting back with your glutes into almost like you're sitting into a chair, right? So the further we push back with those glutes and hamstrings, the more that we're gonna get into those muscle groups, right? If you kind of sit forward, you're gonna be working your quads a little bit more, which that's fine if that's your goal. If you guys wanna do that today, you make that decision. I am going to push into those glutes because I wanna get a little bit of booty work. And if you don't know which one to do, pick to push back with your glutes because most of us have pretty weak glutes and it's important that we start working those because they're our stabilizer muscles and we use those all day long when we're walking, when we're running, no matter what we're doing. So it's a pretty good idea to strengthen those. One more, and then let's shift into a slow row here. So you can take kind of whatever grip you want. I like to take a wide grip row because it really gets into that back and you're gonna feel that pinch in between the shoulder blades. It feels so good, especially when you go slow like this, just to kind of wake everything up. Core is still tight. We wanna make sure that we're doing that all day today. Beautiful. And as you're here, just moving, I want you to think about your intention for today's workout. So as I said, like all levels are kind of in this workout here today. It doesn't matter where you're at, there's a place for you here. I just want you to think about what you want to do today and let's do that during our workout. So every single set, I want you to think about where you can maybe push yourself one little step further and do that. It might not be exactly what I'm doing, but it'll be a push for you, and that's what's important. Awesome, let's just take a little stretch here. So go ahead and stretch out your back, if that feels good to you, or your calves. We have about 20 seconds before we're gonna get into the good work. We're starting with a circuit. We're gonna go straight into some sumo squats. Ready? So go ahead and point those toes out, and we're gonna get started in 3, 2, and 1. Push back with those hips and squeeze it up. We're gonna take it nice and slow on the descent, which is the eccentric portion of our squat. We're slowing that down so that we can really build some strength in this position, but also some control. right? We don't want to be bouncing around on our row and ride. So take it nice and slow. We have about 10 more seconds here, and we're gonna switch into some upper body. We have underhand grip rows coming up. 3, 2, and 1, switch it up. So you can go ahead and point those toes forward. That'll probably be a little bit more comfortable for you there. And we're rowing it out. Again, we're just starting nice and slow. So think about controlling that descent. So we're here, we squeeze, and then we slowly let it go. Nice. We're gonna speed it up in our next set. We're gonna go back to sumo squats, but we're gonna be adding a little pulse. Breathe through it, 10 more seconds to go. Your legs had a little break. And now we're gonna go back to pushing them. 3, 2, 1, toes go out, sumo squat, pulse it at the bottom and come up. Now during that pulse, I don't want you guys bouncing around. Let's try to control it, because that's what actually makes it hard. And we're focusing on this end range of motion here because that's the hardest part of our squat. So yeah, you're welcome. I know, that means that it's also a pretty hard exercise, but we love it. We came here to make a change, to show up for ourselves, and that's what we're doing right now. When you're in your squat, your depth is totally up to you. I suggest going as low as you comfortably can, because the lower we go, the more muscle activation that we're gonna see. 3, 2, and 1, back to our rows. And of course, we're gonna add a pulse, just like we did with our squats. Again, we're working on building strength in this end range of motion. So in this position, because we have that underhand grip with our palms facing towards the ceiling, you really want to think about squeezing those biceps, right? Those are helping us here, and our back too. Those are the two muscle groups that we're trying to focus in on. 5 seconds to go. We're gonna go back into our sumo squat, but we're just gonna hold it for a full 45 seconds. Let's do this. We are locking in that burn. Nice deep breath. I know 45 seconds is a long time. And like I said, this workout is totally up to you today. So if you need to come up on out of it, take a little break and then come back, totally fine. If you need to take a little break and get a sip of water, do that. But when you're ready, come back here. We have 10 more seconds to hold. And then I think you can guess what's next. We're holding those rows, baby. 3, 2, and 1. Come on up and straight into that hold. Working on building that isometric strength. These are kind of similar to like holding a wall sit or like holding a plank or something like that. Like there is a lot of strength and control being built in this position, even though we're not even moving at all. And man, does it burn. We have 15 seconds to go. Team, after this, we get a full 30-second recovery. You're welcome. And then we're gonna hit that again. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and release. You can come on down from your machine, grab some water if you want to. I highly recommend that. Whatever you need to do to get ready for our next set. Now, when we hit our next set, I want you to come at it with a little bit more energy, right? We've done all of this once. We know what to expect. What more can you give? I'm sure you have a little bit more left in the tank, and we're gonna tap into that in this next set. Come on back to your machine. And 3, 2, 1, we have got our sumo squats. And this time, no focus on that slow eccentric. We're going regular speed. So go ahead and open it up, whatever feels good to you. You don't have to go as fast as me. You can go as fast or as slow as you want, whatever you're working with today. Feel the burn, baby. Make sure when we're here, we're still thinking about sending those hips back. And you should be feeling that inner thigh burn. It's pretty spicy. 3, 2, 1, underhand grip rows. Palms face the ceiling. And again, just like our squats, just a regular pace here, whatever feels good and natural to you. If you're trying to get your heart rate up, maybe you push that pace a little bit. If you're working more on your strength, maybe you slow it down and really focus on that control. That's totally up to you. Breathe through it. You guys know what's coming next. We have those sumo squats again, but we're gonna add a little pulse at the bottom. 3, 2, and 1. Toes point out and back into our little pulse. Now, no matter the speed that you choose here, right? That part is up to you. What shouldn't be up to you is the speed of your pulse, because I really want you to focus on controlling that, because we don't want to be bouncing around on our machine. The whole point of the pulse is to build strength at the bottom of our squat. So I really want you focusing in with intention on that specific point. 10 more seconds to go. Stay strong, my friends. We're almost there. And remember, this is the last set of this specific circuit. So after this, we'll move on to something else, I promise. On to those rows with a pulse. Now, if you're starting to feel tired, like, I'm right there with you, but know that that's the point, right? Like, that's what we came here to do today. We're putting in a little bit of work, a little discomfort, and the payoff is going to be huge. So stick with it. It's worth it, I promise. Nothing is better than that feeling after the workout is over that was like, okay, that was totally worth it. And I feel like that every single time after I work out, like even on the days I don't want to. 3, 2, and 1, into our hold. If you guys keep on seeing me looking back, like, there's these really cute bunnies outside today. There's this little like baby one that's just like the cutest thing I've ever seen. Like, it looks like it came straight out of a cartoon. And I just don't want to miss a thing. It's so adorable. I don't see it though. I keep hoping for a glimpse. Maybe someday we'll do a workout with the bunnies. I feel like you guys would love that. 10 more seconds to go. Whew, burn is real, but it's almost over. 3, 2, 1, and hold that row position, locking in that spiciness all through the back. That is the good stuff. This is what we came here for. Breathe it in. 20 more seconds in this position. Come on, you can do it. If you're starting to wibble and wobble a little bit, that's okay. That's totally natural. Try to fight through it. It's worth it, I swear. 10 seconds to go, and we get a 30-second rest. 3, 2, 1, and relax. So nice. Oh my gosh, this rest is so luxurious. Not every workout has rest, or I program has rest, so, you know, consider yourself lucky. This is a good one. So coming up next, we have finisher number 1. We have 2 total finishers. This next one, we're gonna be focusing on a squat and row for 40 seconds, followed by 20 seconds of rest. So just combining everything together that we just did. Ready? Let's do it. Squat and row. Now, while you're here, this is like totally customizable. So like I said before, like depending on your level or what your goals are for today, I want you to mix this up. So if you really want to focus in on that sumo position, feel free to point out your toes. If you want to focus in on that underhand grip row that we were doing before, get a little bit more bicep work and into that upper and mid back, go for it. If you just want to focus on a regular squat and row, that's what I'm doing. So whatever you want to do. 3, 2, and 1. 20 seconds rest. And that feels so good. Nice deep breath. Recenter yourself. We're gonna hit that again. We have that 4 total times. And then after that, we'll move on to finisher number 2, and then we'll be done. Ready, set, let's go. Every time I work out, I'm always like checking off every single set in my head, every single rep, because I can't wait to get to the end of the workout where I'm not uncomfortable anymore. I don't know if you guys do that, but I do that like even on the treadmill, like with the minutes. Like I'll calculate in my head like what percentage of the workout is done and like how much more I have left. It just helps for some reason. It really doesn't like actually make it easier, it just distracts you. Only 5 seconds to go. Keep it up, team. 3, 2, and relax. Catch your breath. You've got this. Only 2 more of those left. Woo, are they spicy? 3, 2, and 1, let's go. So these last 2 sets, I want you to think about getting your heart rate up here, right? Our next finisher has a little something to do with holds. So it's not gonna give you a lot of cardio work. So let's kind of try to get our heart rates up and get that last little burn in. 20 seconds to go. Stay strong. Keep that form pristine. Nice clean lines in 3, 2, and 1. And relax and recover. We've got this, fam. I know this is starting to burn. Mind over matter, right? Three, 2, 1, let's go. I like to think during my workouts, I do math tricks in my head, but I also like to think that I'm already done with my workout even when I'm not, because it's really true. Like we only have like, I don't know, 5 or so minutes left, which is not that bad. It is almost over. And before you know it, it'll be true. We're just manifesting that the pain is over. In 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Awesome job, you guys. 20 seconds of rest. We head into our last finisher. Now in this last set of work, all that we have, 20 seconds of squat hold, 10 seconds of rest. So it's a lot of spice and not a lot of rest, but our legs are gonna feel great after this. Ready? Let's do it. 20 seconds in your squat position. Nice, deep breath. After all of that work, it can feel so hard to just be still and control our movements, and that's the challenge here. And recover. We're searching for that strength. We're searching for that control. 3, 2, 1, we go back in. Where is it? You know, maybe you feel like you're wobbling around because your muscles are pretty tired. Try to control it. 3, 2, and 1. Relax. 4 more sets to go. Only 4, it's not too much. You got this. Let's do it. And if you have to, through this pain, just trick yourself. It's basically over, right? And once it is, you'll be so happy that you picked to stick with it, then give up. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Building so much strength right here and right now. We're halfway done with this finisher. Let's finish strong. Ready? Down we go. Come on, team. How is your core? Is it turned on? Is it helping you? Is your back nice and straight? Good posture. Fight for it. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Only 2 to go. I know, it burns. This is where we're building not only that physical strength, but that mental strength. Ready? Down we go. Come on, guys, 10 seconds. These last 2 sets are where you prove to yourself that you're stronger than you think you are, and you most certainly are. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and relax. One more set. Come on, you got this. Down we go. Breathe through it. Try to fight those wobbles. Get a little lower. 5 seconds. You got this. 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Go ahead and relax. Oh my gosh, amazing job, you guys. And you did that. You proved it to yourself. You are so strong. Okay, are we ready for a cool down? Because man, oh man, am I. We're gonna push it back into a little back stretch, my favorite. Once I figured out that you could do this on your row and ride, like I just do this every time because it feels so good. Like I'm so sad it took me so many years to figure this out. Oh, and just feel that upper back opening up. Oh my goodness. After all of those underhand grip rows, this is just the best. And take a nice deep breath, right? This is your time to relax. The hard work is over. Soak it in, embrace it. Come on up, and we're gonna go into a calf stretch. So go ahead and push your left heel down to get into that left leg. Oh, feels so good. And switch sides. It feels so good to stretch after getting in all of that hard work. So guys, as you have probably heard me say before, this is just a start of the work that you should be doing on stretching out your body after this workout. We really worked our full body, so make sure that you get into that back, maybe do a little child's pose, a little cat-cow, get into those glutes and those hamstrings because we used so much of those today. And you did an incredible job of getting through all of that hard work. I'm so proud of you, and you should be proud of you too. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll see you guys next time.